If you marry someone, take responsible with that person and improve life with that person. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a professional marriage and relationship advisor. I advise couples on how to build a much stronger, better relationship and marriage. Today, I want to give young married couple advice on marriage. So let's get started. When I was 19, I got married to my lovely husband. Hey husband. Can you show your face a little bit? I want to show them how lovely you are.
Hello.
Look at that face. Look how lovely it is. Okay, you may go now. You may go. I release you. So we got married at 19 years old. No, not you.
I thought you were going to say 19 years ago.
No.
You weren't even born.
No, 19.
No, wait.
No, 19 years ago, I was 4.
Yeah, okay, so you got married at 19. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. But I got married to this lovely person right here. You may go now.
Okay.
We were married actually pretty young. And when I was 19 years old, I did not...
19 years ago.
19 years old, we did not have anyone that advised us on to what marriage is like, or like his parents were divorced. My parents were not very happy together. So from experience, we have learned that marriage was a no-no. It was a no good. And I didn't expect to get married at that young of an age. I had this whole plan, like I was gonna get married when I was like 25, have a kid, 30, like that whole plan that I have when I was very young. But however, it changed because I just realized that when you love someone and you feel like it's the right thing to do, you just do it. You don't just wait. You don't just waste time on waiting, because being married, I know a lot of people, they wait for being financially stable and have a house, at least in Vietnam. That's how people usually, that's why they wait till like they're 25 years old and then maybe even 30 years old to get married, because they want to have financially stable and a house to actually marry someone, especially when it comes to guy. And it's just a social standard in Vietnam from what I see. But however, it has changed a lot lately that I see a lot of young married couple are married in Vietnam. America, I know a lot of young couple married like at a very young age, even like have babies at very young age. I feel like it's something that people need to talk about, something that we can have someone to talk about it and give advice on that actually have experience with it, not just someone that from like long time ago, or like, you know, perspective of someone that got married very old. That's something that they didn't experience, so they don't know. That's why today I want to give you guys some advice and tips on what it's like to being married at a very young age. So when I was married at a young age, I didn't really expect much. I was scared. I thought everything's gonna change. I thought when you get married, everything's just gonna change. Everything's gonna be different. However, our relationship did not change. It's only getting better every single day. We were struggling when we were dating with each other. We didn't understand each other that much. We didn't trust each other that much. However, it changed a lot after we got married, because we realized that we wanted to marry to each other because we love each other, we trust each other, and we want to be together, and we want to build a future together. So that's why everything is together. That's why we just decide to get married, and we just find out that it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're in love, if you legally can get married, you just get married. We didn't really have a lot of advice from our parents either, because they were not exactly professional in that field, because they were not happy about it. When that happened, we did get advice. Didn't it didn't do much in a relationship. So what we did was that we just figure out ourselves. A lot of things you're gonna have to figure out yourself. That's number one thing that you need to know when you marry young. You will have to be more independent by yourself, and you will have to make a lot of decisions as a couple. Don't be scared when you get married. If you feel like you had cold feet and after you married you still have cold feet, it's because like you feel like you're not ready enough and trust enough that person to be married with. So that's why you need to trust your partner, trust in your instinct that you make the right decision. That's why you married that person. Married is a union, it's a happy union as two couple. That's why trust that you make the right decision. And when you married, you will have to do a lot of things together, like talk to each other. How's the relationship gonna go? Is it gonna change in while you were dating or when you married? With myself and my husband, we didn't change anything. We're still in an open relationship. We still share a lot of things together. With financially, he's taking care of it. I taking care of the house. I love being a housewife. Also helping him with the company as well. So that's two things. That's another thing that I added in when we married. That we built up a company and we are working it together as a team to build this company up. That was a very big moment for me. I never really worked anywhere, but he gave me a chance of exploring and show my ability, which is really good. So when you have a partner that support you and actually build a future together, and especially when you're at the young age, you can build something together. Like you don't have to work different job, to pay the bill. You can open up a company that you guys both like have interested in. However, I'm not a professional giving you financial advice or anything, so it's your choice on doing it. However, when you're married, you will have to file tax together. You will have to talk about who's gonna handle the financial. So if your husband or wife is gonna handle it, or you both gonna handle it, how's the financial gonna be like? Are you guys gonna have separate bank account? Are you guys gonna have a same bank account? Or a lot of things that you need to talk about when you marry. I feel like people need to talk about this no matter what, how young they are or how old they are, even when they're married. It's just such a standard thing you need to talk about. Before you get married or right after you get married, sit down, have a talk to each other. Financially, how you're gonna handle it, how you're gonna file tax together, especially when you're young. You didn't really know how to file tax. You will have to go find a professional consultant to actually give you advice on it and to actually file tax right. It's important. After that, you just have to trust each other and know that things is gonna get hard. Things is not gonna go its way, and if you are in a relationship where you feel like you lose a lot of freedom, you need to talk about it. Because sometimes when people get married, they immediately think that they cannot do a lot of things anymore. They cannot do like what they can do while they were dating. But however, what's the difference between dating and marriage? It's just a title. It's just a piece of paper that you sign legally for the government. So why should it be different? Why you need to take that freedom away from you or even your partner just because you're married? No one have written the rule that when you're married, you're gonna lose all the freedom. It's not like that. It's all come down to trust. You need to trust each other to make decisions together, and you need to trust each other to talk it out together. When you marry young, I know a lot of young couples, they're going to want to party with their friends, they're gonna want to go hang out with their friends. Even adult, don't just say that, oh, I'm married now, things has different now. No, things don't just different because you're married. Be more open-minded. Be more freely of what you want to tell your partner. Don't be afraid of your partner. They are not monster. They're not someone. Why would you marry a monster and just lock yourself in a cage forever? That's pretty much it. Don't do that. Your partner's there to help you grow, to help you improve in your life, to help you together as a team to work toward your goal in the future of whatever you want. A house, a car, kids, anything like that. So when you're young, you have a lot more, you have to understand this, you have a lot more chance than a lot of older couple, because when you're younger you learn stuff much better, you learn stuff much faster, so you need to take advantage of it to improve your life with it. If you're young, don't restrict anything. You want to try anything to make money, try it. If you want to learn anything, like you want to be in entrepreneurship, do it. You're young. It's time. The time is right now. Don't wait until I'm too young, I cannot do it. I'm too young not to. I cannot do that. It's like I'm too old, I cannot do this. I'm too old, I cannot do that. No, it's just an excuse. You just have to do it right now. Take a chance right now, especially when you're young. You still can learn much faster than an older person than you, than a 10 years old older person than you, or 20 or 30-year-old that's older than you. Don't waste your time just only partying. Don't waste your time just like not doing anything and just kind of leech off from your parents. If you're married already, you need to know that you're responsible not just only for yourself anymore. You're responsible for your partner as well. You're responsible for the future of both of you. And both of you need to know that. Not only one, but both of you need to know that. That's why it's when it comes to marriage, a lot of young couple, they freaked out because of the responsibility. You need to take responsibility in life. You need to know that you have another partner there already. They're not gonna be there if you don't improve it. They're not gonna be there if you don't love them. They're not gonna be there if you don't care about them. So if you marry someone, take responsible with that person and improve life with that person. And if you're planning to have kids or something, make sure that you can pay for them. Make sure that you actually have enough saving for them, because when you have a kid, imagine that you don't have enough for your kid, you don't have enough for your children, that you cannot give them diapers or food or taking care of them. Like health, babies are very expensive. The first years and second years of their growing up, they need to have a lot of doctor checkup to make sure that they are healthy, to make sure that they're growing right. Actually, the first 10 years, I think, not just 2 years, I think the first 10 years is really expensive for a kid. So you need to plan it out very carefully when you want to have a kid. Will you want a house first? Will you want a car first before you have a kid? Or you want a kid right away? Those are the things that you need to talk to your partner, and you need to plan for it. You don't want a kid, you have to have protective sex, just in case if anything happened. Like you can have IUD, you can have condoms while you have sex, or anything that prevent you from having a kid. Until you want to have a kid, just be free as much as you want. But until then, you need to be responsible as much as possible. You need to be ready, because being a parent is hard. Being a parent is not something that, oh, I have a baby, yay, and then that's it. No, it's gonna consume a lot of your time. That's why my husband and I, we're not having kids, and we're not planning. We will talk about it in 10 years from now. We will talk about kids, but right now we don't even plan of having a kid, because it's just not important right now. It's not something that we want to consume our time in right now. So we just know what is the priority in our life, what is that we want to do, what we want to achieve first as a married couple. That leads us to the last advice, is that you need to have a goal in your marriage. You need to have a goal of what you want to do, of what you're going for. You cannot just live by and expect everything's gonna come to you. No, you have to get up, work, and then take it. You cannot just expect something is gonna just come to you and giving it to you. Nothing is gonna work like that. No one is gonna do that for you. You have to do it yourself. Have a clear goal of what you want to do and work at it together, and work at it, like support each other. Even if you don't do it together, support each other no matter what. You guys gonna be there for each other for the rest of your life. Even if you have kids, your kids not gonna be there forever with you. They're gonna grow up after 18 years, they're gonna leave you, and then they're gonna marry someone else. They're gonna be with their partner, and with their partner, they're gonna be with them for the rest of their life together. So your kids does not relate to you. Your partner is. Your partner does. They're gonna be there with you. They're going to be support you no matter what. So you need to do the same thing for your partner as well. So that's all the married advice that I have for young couples out there, that before you get married or you are married, I am very happy for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. Everything is gonna be okay. Don't be scared. I have done it. You can do it too. If you have any questions or if you want me to advise on anything about marriage, just comment down below and I would love to give you guys the advice that I have, and I would love to help you guys out. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button as well. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys the next time. Bye. I will show them your bottom.